warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The Honorable Mrs. Eros Melina Sofa, SPD MPD, our respected lecturer and the Secretary of the English Education Department at the University of Islam Negeri K. Haji Abdul Rahman Wahid. The Honorable speakers and all seminar participants. Welcome to today's special event. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aledi Yasmin and I will be your master of ceremony for today's seminar. Team Embracing Insecure Moment of Growth. On behalf of the organizing committee, it's a great honor for me to guide you through this important event. This seminar is designed to provide insight and strategy for overcoming insecurity with courage and resilience, so we can all grow into the best version of ourselves. Let me now share the agenda for today, so everyone can prepare accordingly. First, opening session, singing the national anthem. 2. Main seminar session, Cannot Speak by Zalfa Nur Maulidina, and discussion will be moderated by Nova Purwandini. 3. Closing session. To ensure the seminar runs smoothly, please take note of the following rules. First, please set your phone to silent mode. 2. Avoid speaking or moving around during the seminar. 3. Questions can be only asked during the Q&A session. Thank you for your cooperation. Without further ado, let's begin with the opening session. To start, we kindly invite the audience to stand up to sing the national anthem Indonesia Raya. Thank you. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to begin the main session of our seminar. We are honored to have Zalfa Nur Maulidina, who will deliver the keynote speech on the theme Embracing Insecure Moment of Growth. This session will be moderated by Nova Purwandini, who will guide the discussion and the Q&A session. Let us warmly welcome Nova Purwandini. Now, I would like to invite Nova Purwandini to take over and lead this session. Nova Purwandini, the time and stage are yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention please? Our seminar is about to begin. Please take a nice seat. Thank you very much for being here today. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning everyone.
Good morning.
The Honorable Mrs. Eros Melina Sofa, SPD MPD, our lecturer and the Secretary of the English Education Department at the University of Islam Negeri Kiai Haji Abdul Rahman Wahid Pekalongan, and all the honorable participants of this seminar. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Nova and I'm to be the moderator of today's seminar. I'm very happy to see you here and welcome all of this seminar. Today's seminar is about embracing insecure moments of growth, which is we will be present by our speaker Zalfa Nur Maulidina. Let's welcome Zalfa to the stage. Please give her a big round of applause. Hello, Zalpa.
Hello, Nova.
How are you?
I'm fine. And how about you?
I'm good. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here today. We are really looking forward to your presentation. Before we begin, let me introduce our speaker today. Zelva Nurmalidina is student at Yonsei University in Seoul, Korea. She is actively involved in discussion about embracing insecure moment of growth, and we will share her knowledge and how insecurity can affect us and ways to handle it. The topic of today seminar is embracing insecure moments of growth. Feeling insecure is normal because everyone experiences it. What matters is how we respond to it. Turn moments of insecurity into a opportunity to learn, grow, and become stronger. Remember, every challenge can bring us closer to the best version of ourselves. So don't be afraid of feeling insecure as it's us to keep improving. Today, Selfa, we will discuss embracing insecure moment of growth. She will explain how excessive thinking can affect our daily life, such as making it difficult to make decisions and feeling emotional different. Zelva will also provide some practical ways to overcome this challenge. Additionally, she will highlight the importance of mindfulness and how sharing our worries with others can be effective tool for making options, ultimately helping us grow and become stronger. This session we will last about our hour. After the presentation, there will be time for Q&A session where you can ask questions. So please make sure to stay until the end as we will have engaged discussion. The purpose of today's seminar is to help understand the challenge of embracing insecure moments of growth and discover ways to turn these moments into opportunities for personal development. The session will last for about 15 minutes, include time for question and answer and the end. So please feel free to think of any question you might have during the seminar. Now, we won't further ado. I'm happy to welcome Zelva Nurmalidina to start her presentation. Let's give her a warm applause.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, good morning everyone.
Good morning.
Okay, thank you all for being here today. Okay, have you ever feel unsure about yourself?
Yes.
If you have, you're not alone. Many people, especially teenagers, feel insecure. So, the title of my talk today is Embracing Insecurity Moment of Growth. Okay, I hope that by the end of this talk, we will all learn to see our insecurity as a chance to grow and become better version of ourselves. So there are interesting quotes that say by Eleanor Roosevelt, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. So this means that no one can make you feel important or not good enough unless you let them. It reminds us that we are in charge or how we feel. Yeah. And if we feel insecure, it is often because of we think, not because of what others say. We have the power to choose how we feel and how we respond to things that happen. So, what is about insecure? Insecure means feeling unsure or not confident about yourself. It's when you feel like you're not good enough, smart enough, or able to do something well. So feeling insecure, it's normal, and everyone feel it sometimes. For example, imagine you have to speak in front of your class or your group of people. You may feel nervous, your hand might shake, and you make things like, what if I forgot what to say, or what if people look at me? That feeling is insecure. It is when you are not sure if you can do it. But here, sometimes something important to remember, it's okay to feel insecure. Even people who look confident feel this way. Sometimes. Feeling insecure just shows that you care about doing a good job. It is a normal part of trying to do your best. Why do you feel insecure, or why do we sometimes doubt ourselves and what we can do? One big reason we feel insecure is because we compare ourselves to others. We look at the people around and think they are doing better than us. So today's social media makes this work. We see picture of people who seem to have perfect life. They post photo of their amazing trip, beautiful house, cool friend, and great achievement. It's easy to feel like our own life is not as good. We look at all these great things and think, why isn't my life like that? But here, the things about social media, it's only show the best moment of someone's life. We don't see their struggle, their hard day, or their failure. We only see the part of they want to see. So when we compare ourselves and to what we see online, we are comparing our real life with someone else and highlight real. So now let's talk about we can turn insecurity into strength. We can use our insecure moment to make our stronger by changing the way we think. There are two main. Now let's talk about how we can turn insecurity into strength. We can use our insecurity moment to make us stronger by changing the way we think. There are two main ways to think that can affect how they handle insecurity. So the people with a growth mindset believe I can learn and get better. They see problem as a chance to learn and grow. For example, if they are not good at something, they believe that they can improve with effort and practice. And people with a fixed mindset believe I cannot change who I am. They think if they are not good at something now, they will never be good at it. So having growth mindset help us turn problem into learning experience. It helps us see insecurity when we believe that we can get better and we become more open to challenge and less of having a growth mindset help us turn problem into a learning experience. It helps us to see insecurity not as a weakness but is as a chance to improve. When we believe that we cannot get better, we become more open to challenge and less afraid of failure. It's okay to feel weak sometimes. Nobody's perfect, and it's normal to have moments when we don't feel our best. What's important is that we are open to change. When we allow ourselves to learn from our insecurity, we grow faster and become stronger. Okay. Remember, feeling insecure is normal and everyone feel it sometimes. The important thing is know how to deal with it so it doesn't stop you from doing your best. So here are some simple steps to handle insecurity. First, notice your feeling. Pay attention you feel when you feel insecure. Ask yourself, why do I feel this way? Or what is making me uncomfortable? Understanding your feeling help you face them instead of ignoring them. This is the first step to solving the problem. And next is be kind to yourself. Don't be hard on yourself if things don't go well or if you make a mistake. Nobody is perfect. Mistakes are normal and part of learning. Talk to yourself in a kind way, like you will encourage a friend who will sad or unsure. Yeah, and the next step is learn from the situation. Even when things go wrong, there is always something you can learn. Think about what the experience taught you instead of focusing on your mistake, focusing on how you can do better next time. This will make you stronger and more confident. And the last step is ask for help. If you feel overwhelmed, don't be afraid to talk someone. You can share your feeling with a friend, family, or other. They can give you support and advice, and you won't feel so alone. So, by following the step, you can manage insecurity is a good way. Over time, you will see that this challenge can help you grow and become more confident. It's all the part of becoming better version of yourself. So let's ask our insecure moment to become better and stronger. Insecurity help us grow into the people we want to be. Remember, feeling insecure is normal and everyone experience it. What's most important is how we deal with it. So let's embrace our insecurity moment, learn from them, and turn them into step toward our personal growth. And thank you for listening today. And I hope you now see that insecurity is not something to be afraid of. It's something that can help to grow and become the best version of ourselves. Okay, thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Zalfa. Thank you for your insightful presentation on how embracing executive moment of growth can transform challenge into faculty learning experience. Now, we will move on to the next Q&A session. This is your chance to ask Selfa any question you might have about her art. Thank you, Selfa, for your wonderful presentation. It was very insightful and give us lots to reflect on creating, embracing insecure moments of growth. Now, we will move to the Q&A session. I invite anyone who has a question to raise their hand, and I will call on you. Please introduce yourself before asking your question. Let's start with our first question. Who would like to ask? Yes, you.
Okay, if I introduce myself, my name is Sofika. The question one, how does the difference between a growth mindset and a fixed mindset affects the way one deals with insecurity?
Thank you for your question. Salva, could you please explain how to the benefit of having a growth mindset or fixed mindset in boldness, the way a person handles feeling of security?
I answer your question. The difference between growth mindset and fixed mindset. So a growth mindset is make someone believe that their ability can improve with effort, learning, and experience. When feeling insecure, they see it's a chance to learn, get better. On the other hand, fixed mindset makes someone feel that their ability cannot change. People with a fixed mindset tend to give up or avoid challenge with they feel insecure because they believe failure show they are not good enough. Therefore, a growth mindset help someone face insecurity more positively, while a fixed mindset can make insecurity a barrier. Okay? Enough?
Okay.
Okay. What's your
Comments. I totally agree with your explanations of the difference between growth mindset and fixed mindset in overcoming insecurity. In my experience, when I start seeing challenge as opportunities to learn, I feel more motivated and confident. Your explanation really inspired me to keep growing.
Okay, thank you very much for your comment.
Yes.
Now let's move the second question. Who was the next question? Okay, you beautiful girl, please tell your question.
Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Yaya. I'm from UIN Gusur Pekalongan. My questions: what impacts does comparing oneself with others too often have on self-confidence? Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that question. Selva, can you give how does frequently comparing yourself to others affects your own self confidence and belief in your abilities?
Okay, I can answer the question. So, comparing yourself to other too much can harm your self-confidence. When someone always look at the other people's achievement, appearance, or life and thinks they are better, they often feel unworthy or not good enough. This is made worse by social media, where only the best part of people's life are shown, creating unrealistic standards. As a result, someone might feel like they are not living up to uh, ex- to expectation that don't even matter. To keep yourself confident, it's important focus on your own uniqueness and personal journey and not comparing yourself to others. Okay, enough. I think enough. My answer. And what's your comment?
Okay. My comments. The explanation of the effects of comparing oneself to others really resonates with me. I often get stuck in the habit of comparing myself to others, and it really affects my confidence. Hearing your solutions gives me a new perspective and practical step I can take to overcome these feelings. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your question.
Alright, we have time for one more question. Who would like to ask? Okay, yes, please ask your question.
Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Rara. I'm from University Brawijaya. The question: what practical steps can we take when we feel insecure in public? Thank you.
Oh my god, fantastic question. Thank you. Zelva, would you mind elaborating what are some action or strategy we can add to manage feeling of insecurity when we are in public or in front of others?
Okay, now I can answer the question. When you feel insecure in public, the first step is to take a deep breath to calm your mind and reduce nervousness. Then remind yourself that nobody is perfect and everyone feels insecure sometimes. Focus on what you can control, like your perception of how you speak instead of worrying about other people's opinions. If possible, visualize success and use positive affirmation like I can do this. The last step is to slowly engage the situation because the more you face your fear and the less insecure you will feel over time. Enough the question?
Yes. Yes, thank you.
So, applause. Thank you, your all for your great question, and thank you, Selva, for your insightful response. And as we will conclude today's seminar, I hope this discussion has inspired you to see insecure moments of growth as opportunities factor that uplift us. Remember, we saying great things never come from comfort zones. By stepping into the unknown, we unclog our potential and discover new strategies. Thank you for participating today, and I hope to see you again our next seminar. Happy fantastic day! And the session I will back to the MC.
Okay. Thank you, Zalman Walidina, for the very insightful presentation, and thank you, Nova Nuwardini, for skillfully moderating the discussion. Ladies and gentlemen, as we approach the end of today's seminar, allow me to express my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who contributed to the success of this event. First, we extend our deep appreciation to our esteemed speaker, Zalman Madina, for sharing such valuable insight and inspiring us all. We also thank Novar Nuwardini for skillfully moderating today's discussion. Special thanks go to the organizing committee who worked tirelessly behind the scenes to make this seminar happen. We also appreciate the support of our sponsor and partner who contribute to the success of this event. And thank you to all participants for your active involvement and enthusiasm throughout this seminar. Your presence truly adds meaning for this event. Once again, thank you for joining us today. We look forward to seeing you at our future event. Have a great day and stay inspired. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.